Chocs and Chocettes and in between. Roberto here for another video review. It's the new Cadbury Caramilk Crispy. Golden caramel chocolate with crisped rice. Yes, very spherical there. But yeah, thanks so much to Scotty for putting me on this one. Never heard of it before, and Scotty mentioned it in Discord, and yeah, had to go out and get it straight away. Well, maybe within a day or two. From Tesco is where I got this one. So yeah, looks very nice. But the colour's gone a bit wrong there. There you go. That's more like what the colour is. But yes, looks very interesting indeed. So it's quite flat bar, I think you'd say. I mean, I think you'd expect a sort of Cadbury bar to be a bit thicker than this, but nonetheless it is. And I'm sure the regular Caramilk was this thin as well, but it definitely reminds me a bit more of a Milka bar. So yeah, make of that what you will. 85 grams, and it says, the description, white chocolate with rice crisps, 7%, and caramelised milk powder, 6.5%. Alright, here we go. So no palm fat that I can see, no palm oil. Okay, yeah, so I don't think there's anything too dramatic going on there. But Chocoholic helps farmers get the most from their cocoa trees through environmentally friendly farming, Chocoholic.org. So I'd always look into this. 100% the same source of cocoa. I'd definitely look into that if it's of an importance to you, because 100% is a bold claim. As I always say with these things, sustainably sourced or sustainability is not objective. It's rather subjective if you look into it. So yeah, I'd look into that further if it's of interest to you. Calorie information, per 100 grams, 530 calories. So pretty much just over the middle of the 500 to 550 calories that per 100 grams that chocolate tend to have, according to my, or at least what I've seen in my reviews. 28 grams of fat, 17 of which are saturates. Per 6 chunks, 28.3 grams, 150 calories, 8 grams of fat, 4.8 of which are saturates. So that's roughly, say, perhaps a third of the bar, maybe, I think you'd say. All right. Okay, what's that? What are those there? There's symbols there. Like some weird, I don't know what they are. That's sort of birds of some kind, very strange symbol. Caramilk Crispy, yeah. Alright, bit of flushes going on, not as wide as you'd think. Yeah, but I don't think there's much more to say other than that, really. Other than it's got an open and reclose section there. So I think that's hinting at what we should do next. Let's move ourselves down, give it an open, let's do it. Okay, everyone, going to give this new Cadbury Caramilk Crispy. Yes, golden caramel chocolate with crisp rice and open. Yep, so let's get into it. So time recording, I've done about nearly 1,050 reviews, so believe it or not. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not done so already. In the top right corner, I'll link to a place of all my other reviews, watch some of the latest ones, which are other Cadbury ones, other Caramilk ones, caramelised white chocolates, Caramilk, whatever I call it. Yeah, and other similar ones. So yeah, after you've, as I say, like, subscribe, go check those out. The video does too. Yeah, so it's got the, it's kind of like the Cadbury dark milk design, isn't it? Where it's got that sort of, I guess it's the C for Cadbury on the logo. There. Yeah, so it's kind of that ilk, I think you'd say. So yeah, make of that what you will. A bit, not quite flat there. It's bent a bit. I don't know why that is, but it seems to have done. So let's get my measuring apparatus. We've got the measuring stick, and we have calipers as well. All right, here we go. So I think we'll try and use the calipers where we can, because they're presumably more accurate. But okay, well, I'll say that. Look at that. What's going on there? All right. Okay, it's been zeroed. There's a millimetres, hopefully. Yes. Okay, so I think, you know what, we can almost get the length here, you know. It's one thing that we can't do with the calipers, but we almost can now. So they're definitely, bars just are getting smaller. I'm sure that was almost never an option, at least anywhere near an option. 7.5 centimetres in width. Never near an option in the past. In the height, a bit higher in other bits, but about 6.3 millimetres. And there it goes to about 7.3, so about an extra millimetre where the top of the segments are. Alright, yeah. Interesting. We've not done the length, let's do the length. Let's use the measuring stick, as I say, just about use it. That's 15.5 centimetres, basically. Maybe 15.6. 15.6. Alright, yeah, okay, lots of yes, Rice Krispie pieces, and you can see they're all perfectly round bits, so they're probably a bit more like the ones you get in those yogurts and things. The ones popped open a bit there. Let's give it a bit of a snap. In fact, hang on, before, what did it say? Per 3 chunks, didn't it, on the back? Per 6 chunks. So that is a third of the bar, like I mentioned there. It'd be better to give it per 3 chunks, really. Yeah. 4, 8, 12. Yeah. But oh well, it doesn't. Alright, let's give it a snap. Okay, so you can't really see the Rice Krispie pieces very easily. It focuses in a bit. Just because of the colour. It's probably focused in on the background there, but you know, yeah, there we go. More or less focused in there. You can't really make them out. Well, you can sort of make them out, but you know what I mean. I think did they go all the way to the top? Again, it's hard to tell if they do. Okay, more or less focused in, I suppose, as best as I can get it. But you can see, hard to tell whether they go all the way to the top or not. But alright, well I think the next step is just to give it a taste. So let's lift myself up back again and give it a taste. Right, okay, everyone, going to give this new Cadbury Caramilk Crispy a taste. Golden caramel chocolate with crisped rice. Alright, yeah, well I think we just need to get right into it really. Got a couple of segments here, I'll snap one off. Yeah, let's just get into it. Give it a taste. Not bad, you know. Lovely crunch in there. I think when I reviewed the Cadbury Caramilk UK one, I kind of said, oh, it needs something else, or it could do something else. I usually say this when it's just sort of, you know, plain chocolate or whatever, usually anyway. But this one, yeah, I think this is definitely, it's got a lovely, let's say what is it, caramel taste, a sweetness to it, yeah, sort of, you know, lovely taste. What did you describe it as? White chocolate Rice Krispies pieces and caramelized milk powder. So it is just white chocolate mixed with caramelized milk powder. So it's not caramelized white chocolate as such. But it's very nice. Yeah, I don't know. It's quite as good as the Australian one. I mean, it's a difficult one really. It tastes quite nice in this case. I do quite like it though. So I don't know if it's just because the Rice Krispie pieces or Rice Krispie rice pieces just really help out and just add a bit more of a pizzazz to it. But I must say I do quite like it. I wish it was a bit of a thicker chocolate. It'd be nice to have a bit more of a substance to it, but all the same, it's very moorish, a nice crunch. I think the caramelised white chocolate is obvious that it isn't caramelised white chocolate. It's more like a white chocolate mixed with other things. It's definitely got a sort of, you know, it feels like it's got, you know, now I know maybe it's a bit easy to say in hindsight, but it feels like it's got sort of like a caramel flavouring in it rather than being caramelised white chocolate, if you know what I mean. Although, whether I'll be able to discern that if I hadn't read it, I don't know. But I can kind of tell now I know. But nonetheless, it is very nice actually. And I think the crispy pieces, I mean, you know, those who watch the channel regularly will know I love sort of crispy pieces, crunchy pieces in my chocolate, like biscuit or Rice Krispie pieces or whatever. This one is definitely one of those such bars. And I do like it a lot actually. I think this has definitely pushed it up very much in the ratings for me. I feel like it'd be hard to improve it much more, I think, if you know what I mean, other than perhaps having some kind of sauce in there, caramel or a flavouring, or, you know, like a strawberry sauce in or something like that, something crazy. Whether it need that, I don't know whether that would ruin it, but I mean, that's the only thing I can think of now, in my opinion, would kind of add more to it, or maybe some kind of like a chewy sweet something, some other ingredient, but whether that would work, I don't know, but I'm just saying that would all I can think of that could possibly improve it. So I think for me, this one, lovely crunchy piece. White chocolate is really nice, coupled with that sort of caramel flavouring, caramelised milk powder. I think it kind of works well actually, and the crispy pieces are just, there's loads of them, and gives it a lovely crunch. I feel all in all, it just works really well together. And while it might not be the best, you know, caramel or caramelised white chocolate, I don't know, it just seems to tick the boxes for me actually, and I think you know, adding that extra crunch in there just really takes it quite far. So for me, is it a 5 out of 5? It's certainly getting there. I just feel like maybe not quite, maybe there's just not quite the air of quality that could be there. You know, I don't know if it was either bigger pieces, or just, you know, maybe didn't taste a bit so, like it was just a flavouring rather than, you know, actually being caramelised white chocolate. It's a hard one to say, as I say, I know that in hindsight now, but even so. So I think I'm going to say just err on the side of caution, but it's nearly a 5 out of 5, but for me it's a 4.5 out of 5. Really impressed with this one, very nice indeed. Alright guys, let me know what you think of this one, whether you like the Cadbury Caramilk, whether you prefer the Australian one if you've had that, and let me know. Yeah, leave a comment on it, always great to hear from you, always do best to reply. If you come on these videos that's been on the screen now, go support my channel, like it too, to watch my content, check out YouTube member program and the Discord server links in the description for those, and have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye for now guys, take care, bye.